How are you, everyone? If you are fine, I'm also fine. Last video broke a massive news that Xavi Alonso is officially our new manager. But today we need to look at the squad. What does this big appointment mean to our players, our transfers, and our club structures? Many bloggers are just celebrating. But on this channel, we look at the real truth. This new era is completely exposed the honest transfer games. Today, we are counting down the 5 things we have learned about Chelsea transfer strategy after hiring Xavi Alonso. Let us go straight into the number 5. Number 5, let us start our countdown at number 5. For this one, we are looking at a major update regarding our defender Wesley Fofana and his future at the club. Let us look at our source first. This report is coming from Kieran Gill. Who is Kieran Gill? He is a top sports journalist for the Daily Mail who covers Chelsea directly. He is very respected and has close contacts inside the Stamford Bridge dressing room and always reports hard facts. Let us read exactly what he has revealed. Sources close to Wesley Fofana, who earns more than £200,000 a week, insist he is not interested in leaving Chelsea. Do you hear that, family? The report says Wesley Fofana is absolutely not interested in leaving Chelsea. It reminds us he is earning over £200,000 every single week. Now, let us analyze this deeply and expose what is really happening. For me, as a football fan, I know Fofana is a very good player. When he's fully fit, he's a top defender. And France should be taking him straight to the World Cup. But why is this news coming out right now just as Xabi Alonso is appointed? The 5th thing exposed. Number 4. Moving on to number 4. For this point, we are looking at an important player, Jovan Kenda, and a report about his plans for the summer. Let us look at our source first. This story is coming from Bobby Vincent. Who is Bob Vincent? He's a top Chelsea transfer expert and journalist who writes for Football.London. He spends all his time tracking the club's new signings and young players coming in. He is very close to the agents involved in these deals. Let us read exactly what he reported. Sources close to Quenta say he wants to take advantage of the delayed returns of Estival and Neto, both players who operate in a similar position to him in this summer. Quenta is immediately excited to work alongside the incoming Xabi Alonso. Listen to that very carefully, family. The report says this 19-year-old boy, Quenta, is coming in and already planning to take advantage of the fact that other players like Estival and Pedro Neto are injured or coming back late. Now, let us analyze this and expose the truth about these owners. Why is a story like this being pushed to the media right now? This is pure public relations. It is a PR stunt by the owners. They want to create a big hype around this teenage so that the fans will support him blindly. They are trying to tell us, look, this junior player is so hungry. He's going to save us while the senior players are away. But we know the truth on this channel. These owners have failed with their junior police project. They keep buying very young players who are not ready for the pressure of the Premier League. And it has completely ruined the team's balance. Instead of buying proven world-class superstars for Xabi Alonso to win trophies immediately, they are trying to trick us again by hyping up a 19-year-old who is playing for other players' injuries just to get a chance. This is the 4th thing exposed. The owners are still using the media to sell us their failed youth project instead of building a real, mature winning team. Number 3. Now we go to number 3. For this point, we are looking at the coaching staff structure and how it is changing under Xabi Alonso. Let us look at our sources first. This report is coming from Ben Jacobs. Who is Ben Jacobs? He's a very well-known and highly respected football insider and transfer journalist. He has excellent connections with sports directors and the club boards all over England. When he talks about backroom staff and club setups, he gets his information straight from the top office. Let us read exactly what he had reported. Callum McFarlane, Ben Roberts, Bernardo Cueva will all stay as part of Xabi Alonso's coaching staff. They'll be joined by assistant manager Sebas Parilla, Alberto Encianas, Labain, Ishmael Comenfort Lopez. Finally, family, listening to those names very carefully. Listen to those names very carefully. They are keeping the club's old coaching like Ben Roberts and Robert Cueva and forcing them into Xavi Alonso's new backroom team along with his own assistants. Let us analyze this deeply and expose what these owners are doing. This completely exposes that the owners still want control. They still want to control the dressing room from behind the scenes. They still want to control the dressing room from behind the scenes. A top manager like Xavi Alonso always brings his own trusted team to run things his way. But by forcing the old staff to stay on, the owners are making sure their own people remain inside the inner circle of the first team. They want to keep their data analysts and specialists there so they can spy on how the manager works and keep a direction line of information to the board. This is the third thing exposed. Even though they gave Xabi Alonso the manager title, these owners are still terrified of giving up total control. They are forcing their own staff onto him so they can keep their hands inside the daily football operations. It proves they are still trying to play their controlling board games instead of letting a world-class manager do his job in peace. Number two. Now let us move to number two. For this one, we are looking at how Chelsea's entire transfer strategy is being forced to shift because of Xabi Alonso's arrival. Let us look at our source first. This breaking report comes from Mark Ogden and Alex Kickland via ESPN. ESPN is a massive global sports network with elite football journalists. Mark Ogden is a highly respected senior insider who has direct lines to top European agents and Premier League clubs. When he reports on transfer strategy, it means the information has been fully verified at the executive level. Let us read exactly what they have exposed. The Blues have agreed to adjust their transfer strategy, shifting from targeting only young prospects to also pursuing experienced players due to a request from Xabi Alonso. Look at that, family. The report openly states that Chelsea are being forced to change their entire strategy of only buying young prospects because Xabi Alonso demanded experienced, ready-made players. Let us break this down and expose the massive hypocrisy of these club owners. Since day one, Toddy Boyle and Clear Lake Capital told us that their youth project was perfect. They spent over £2 billion buying teenage raw talents from all over the world, claiming this was the only way to build a successful future. They swore they would never change their model. But look what has happened now. They had completely dropped their pride and thrown their own rulebook into the trash just to get a world-class manager to save them. By agreeing to target older, experienced players, the owners have completely admitted to the whole world that their multi-billion-pound youth project failed. Number one. Finally, we're at number one. The biggest and the most shocking thing exposed by this entire situation. For this final point, we are looking at a report regarding the club's sporting directors, Lawrence Schwartz and Paul Stanley. and their power over the squad. Let us look at our source first. This information comes from the Telegraph. The Telegraph. As we know, the Telegraph is direct sources right at the top of Chelsea's hierarchy, especially with co-owner Egbali. They know exactly who is making the decisions behind the scenes. Let us read exactly what they reported. Chelsea sporting directors reports to co-owner Egbali, who has the final say on transfers according to reports. The ownership are not popular with the fan base, and the sporting directors have come under severe pressure for a series of failures in the transfer market. Family, look at that text very carefully. The sporting directors must report to Egbali, and Egbali is the one who has the final say on every single transfer.